Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, That Gamer Can Game. Now today we're on Rust, or Rust Experimental. They recently changed the name to Rust, and they changed the old Rust to Rust Legacy. I believe they will be keeping the Rust Legacy around, however that is not the point of today's video. Today's video I want to teach you how to build a house in Rust Legacy. Well no, not Rust Legacy, Rust Experimental. I'm going to be calling it Experimental. So first, you'll need wood. Now, you may think this is a lot, however, if you go up to a tree and you have a hatchet, look how much wood I'm getting. I'm getting tons. And if you look up, as a tip, if you look up, you're getting even more because you're doing it faster. Now, hatchets are OP. They kill people in 2 hits right now. They might change that. So, once you have wood, if you go to that little flower, if you hit tab and then you get a flower, you make 30 paper and they take 100 wood. So then you'll go back to your house once you have that and you hit building plan. Here it'll say, on the bottom right, it'll say it's crafting a foundation. It's not really crafting a foundation, it's crafting a building plan. I'd also like to mention the day and night cycle on Rust Experimental is, well, short. And if you have, you can also go in water. You can also swim in water, however, if you go too deep, you will drown. It just says I'm wet and cold, and that will go away soon. Alright, I have my foundation. Now drag it here. Hit the bottom. See? It shows up as a little foundation. So go ahead and place this where you want it. I honestly want my house right about here, let's say. Right here. No. Little close. Anyway, so just go ahead and build as many of these as you want. Alright, I am in the water a little bit, doesn't really matter. Don't build a too big of a house, otherwise, well, it's pretty easy to raid houses at the moment, unless your house is fully upgraded. So, now you need walls and stuff. Well, to do that, you will need to make, you go to this tool, you'll need to make a hammer. Go ahead and hit hammer. Now, while that's making, if you have this in your inventory and you right click it, you can choose which one you want. So first we want walls. Alright. So we hit wall plan, but it's not coming up. That is because first you need to get your foundations done, and you'll need a hammer for that. Once you have a hammer, drag it into your hotbar and hit whatever you have. Next, start left clicking on your foundations and just hold it. It'll make that. And that. Alright, now that you have it made, we have our wall plans, right? Well, now we can use them. Make sure to line your walls up carefully. If you don't line them up carefully, there'll be gaps in the walls. As you can see, I have an issue placing it. we go back a little further, that means to place it. That means there'll be a gap in my wall. Let's try and place it there. It's gonna have to bring it back. So this is the floor I need to design. Take out your stone hatchet and start whacking whatever you built. Well, eventually it'll go away. Continue on with your design. Next. No, we don't want a door, we want a doorway. Now we have our doorway. Once again, take your hammer, start banging. As you can see, it will take wood away from me, and that is good. Because now we're building our walls. Now you're wondering why I have so much wood. We'll get to that in a minute. So what's the point in having so much wood if you don't even use it? Well, I will use it. On the doorways, sometimes you'll have to look at the corner, because looking at the middle one does not work. However, on walls, looking at the middle one does work. Now I have my little house. Once again, I'm going to find stairs. And let's see. Once I have my stairs, I have to start banging them. Okay. Glitch. So don't do that. Anyway, what's the point in stairs? Well, I right click. Floor plan. If you look up and hit, once again you can get it. Our floors do look pretty cool. Now I'll be able to run and jump, or, well, let's try that again. What the freak? Alright, for some reason it's not letting me jump. Here we go. Well, I'm not too successful at this. You might be. So, since I can't do this well, what's the point in having it there? So just keep hitting it and hitting it. And hitting it, and hitting it. And continue hitting it. Eventually, you'll get it. Now, I cannot place the ceiling over it. So, well, I'll have to keep hitting until I get it. But that doesn't matter right now. Now we'll need a door. Once again, right click, hit the wooden door. And try to line it up. There we go. There. Now our house is basically complete, except for, well, what I have to destroy. Now that our house is complete, anybody can open your door. Anybody. Which is why you'll need a furnace. ASAP. But I cannot teach you that in this tutorial. Now there are different levels of walls. If I go up to a wall and I keep hitting it and hitting it, it'll take my wood like it did when I was building walls. See, now it's golden. This is a level 2 wall. People can come up with their rocks on level 1 walls and, well, other walls, and just start banging them until they break. Which, they are pretty easy to break. This is why you'll want to upgrade your walls as much as you can. Eventually you'll need the stone to start upgrading your walls. And trust me, you'll get plenty of stone. Well, you get the point. So now, after your walls are all goldeny, you can also make your floors all golden. Or your ceilings. And your doors. Now your door is nice and gold. So if you want a gold house that's easy to break into, this is your ticket. However, if you don't really like this color, as I don't, then, well, take your hammer and start hitting it again. Just keep on hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. Bam. That is a level 3 wall. Better. See? Now if I start to do it again, it takes stones. Make sure you have enough stones. I have 190, so I should be good. You now have a level 4 wall, which, well, doesn't look the best, but it does look okay. Honestly, I like this texture the best, but if you always can't get that, you can also upgrade your foundations. Now it is taking stones to upgrade it. Even though there's no noticeable change, you're still upgrading it. So if somebody's come and starts banging on it, it might take a while. Let's see. Ceilings are called floor plans for some reason, and even though you may be like, well, people can't destroy ceilings. This isn't Rust Legacy. They can destroy ceilings. Also, another tip is if you add a server to your favorites, well, there are no favorites. So if I click this, I can say add to favorites, remove from favorites, join server, or cancel. I'll hit cancel. But if I add it to my favorites, there isn't favorites. So, and it won't appear in your history either, so far. So you'll need to write down the server name. I'm not going to write this one down because, well, I don't need to. It takes a lot of wood to upgrade your house. Now I had over 10,000, I still have over 10,000. However, it still takes a lot. Now level 4 wall, as you saw, doesn't take wood, it takes stone. Remember, gold's level 2, chocolate's level 1, and and I'll see if I can get a level 3 wall up. Anyway, so chocolate's level 1, gold's level 2, this stony type texture is level 3, and this more cobble-y texture is level 4. Try to upgrade your house ASAP. You can also upgrade your doors if you don't remember. Now it's taking stone to upgrade my door. Now, even though your house may not look the best, it doesn't really matter as long as you keep yourself safe. A level 3 door looks like that. So if you want a most protective house, get level 4. However, you can still continue. But you'll need metal fragments. See if I hit it? On the server chat it says need 1 metal fragment. So a level 4 wall is the best you can do if you only have wood and stone. As you saw, you can break these foundation type things. However, it does take a while, so be prepared. And it does give you some of your wood back. I don't think it gives you all that. Now all I have left is destroy that. Remember, upgrade your walls. Foundations aren't really in need, however you might want to, so upgrade your walls, doors, and ceilings, no matter what. If I go up to this, and I start banging them, look how easy that was to break. How about level 2? Well, I'm not going to keep banging on that, but level 2 basically is pretty good. Well, it's decent. However, a couple more hits on that, and it'll go down. Especially if they have something like, I don't know, a hatchet, a pickaxe, a salvaged axe, or a salvaged ice pick. I have no clue if the ice pick is worth it or what it does. That's not really necessary. I'll cover guns in another episode. I'm just going to show them to you. Craft a stone spear and a hunting bow ASAP. And some wood arrows, of course. You'll also be able to make bear traps. I don't know if they're... Oh, speaking of which. About the building thing. I told you anybody can open your door, which is true. So if a random stranger came up here and he wanted to get all my stuff, he could open my door. However, if you make a lock, which takes 10 metal fragments, and you put your lock on your door, well, it's going to take a while for them to get in. I'll also go over apparel in another episode. There's not much. Burlap probably looks the coolest. Yeah, burlap looks coolest. There's also a food and drink menu, however, you can't really do anything. So remember, even though getting wood, there are small trees. Always go up to the big ones and start building as soon as possible. Anyway, I hope you guys like this episode, and I hope you guys favorite. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.